Hey, welcome back. This here is the little plug of the day, or for the way, I should say. But don't forget, you can save 15% off at Link. That's LINQ. And yes, you do have a link code, which is by the way, at checkout. And definitely, this is one thing that'll help you creators and businessmen and women of all just plug and connect the things that is right for you. Link has they have badges, they have stretch rubber bands, they have little tags that you can put on the back of your phone or wherever whatever you travel with, and they also have like actual digital business cards as well. So definitely by any means necessary, you got to get you a link, and hopefully it could definitely help plug the things that you need to plug. You know what I mean? So again, that's by the way at checkout, and save your 15%. Now, for those that would like to support the show, donate. It is more than appreciated, and I am so gracious for that. You have no idea. If you would like to do so, you can definitely donate via PayPal at Wickush. That's WICKUSH. Again, if you would like to donate, support the show, we here. By the way, appreciate you. Real talk, real talk. And you can definitely do so via PayPal at Wickush, WICKUSH. Thank you. Let's get back to the show. Da-na-na-na-na. Da-na-dun-da-na-na-na-na. 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 Da-na-dun-da-na-na-na. 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 Da-na-do. Welcome back, welcome back. This is that by the way. Um, I got something good today. I think I really want to talk about, like I always do. Like I always do. Hold on one second. Just turn the volume up a little bit. All right, there we go. All right, cool. That's good with me. So, today we are back. We are back. Welcome, 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 welcome. Um, before I say anything, before I say anything, everybody's doing well. I hope everybody's doing beautiful. I'm also smart enough to be aware that most of the time that's not the case. So, I'm also aware enough to be able to acknowledge those that aren't doing that well right now. You know, quick excerpt of something great. I know we've always heard the term, you never want somebody else's problems. Not added to yours, but switched. But ultimately, you know, give me a second. Oh, before I get into that. Well, no, I'm going to stay there. Let me stay here for a second. And I'll get back to my intro in a minute. But no, if you're not doing swell, I wanted to reiterate or remind you that weirdly in this silence of air, there's a duality in multiple ways. But there's what's happening, and there's what you do. And with that being said, whatever situation that arises, in so many ways, was supposed to arise. In some ways, I was thinking, sometimes people become spectators of life. Sometimes people become complainers of life. And sometimes people become half glass full visions of life. And I know it because, I've been in that storm. But that storm isn't always nice. Sometimes that storm is intoxicating. That storm is suffocating. There's a lot of things wrong with the world. There's a lot of beauties as well. And I guess the things that we spend time on define a lot about our energetic code, or controls a lot about our energetic code. So, take a breather, recalibrate, strengthen yourself to make the best decisions, to move in the best light. And yeah. So, shout out to my elders. Hope you all are doing well. Hope you all are bending your light. Hope you all are becoming masters within yourself. And I know you all are. I know you're listening. I know you're absorbing. I know you're learning. I know you've always been doing this. I know now maybe you probably highlighted a little bit more. Or no. Maybe it's been the same program you've always been doing. Maybe it's been, unconscious to you that you've been doing this. But continue to keep learning. Continue to keep listening. Continue to keep absorbing to a degree. Also understand, what you should protect yourself from, what you shouldn't absorb. You wouldn't eat any food. You wouldn't eat shit. So you shouldn't absorb everything as well. And that even goes into conversations. I'm not telling you, censoring you or taking away your freedom of speech, but I'm saying, energy derived from certain conversations are just repetitive, draining negativity. And, I feel like to go where we're trying to go, we need an exuberant amount of happiness to hit you out of nowhere. A lot of people would say serendipity. I say it is what it is. And, we need that now. There's been a lot of fear mongering in health. Health is related to how you feel. How you feel emulates in your skin, through your eyes, in your hair. So, I want you to feel amazing. I want you to feel great. I want you to feel ecstatic. I want you to feel within. Sometimes you may have to close your eyes. Sometimes you may need to feel your body. Sometimes you may need to feel your memories. Sometimes you may need to feel your direction. Sometimes you may need to feel more so than trying to see or think. Happiness is a feeling, and happiness is a vision. When you see someone from afar on a hill that is a person that gives you sweets, a person that gives you comfort, a person that gives you pleasure, a person that gives you safety, a person that gives you laughs. When you see this person at the end at a far of a hill, you run towards this person. Another scenario. You see a person at the end of a far at the end of a hill, and this person has caused pain, anguish, ending of life, ending of joy, pain to you, fear, takes your things, gives you pain. You may not go that way. Some may run. Some may walk the other way. Some may actually go and some people actually go towards what they're afraid of. Kudos to those. But ultimately, feeling good makes you healthy. Feeling good makes you move in a certain way. Feeling good gives you energy. Feeling good makes you move. Feeling bad makes you stagnant, stop, cold, stale, tight. I'll get to this intro. Any new listeners, shout out to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I always say here for any new listeners, if you close your eyes, just close your eyes. I'm not going to do nothing to you. Relax. If you look around to your left and your right, if you look in your inner and your outer, you'll see the family. You'll see the rest of the Vibe Tribe. We're all floating out here, you know. Shout out to you. Welcome, 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 welcome. I don't know you. I don't. And you don't know me. But you know a little bit about me thus far in this. So I would like to say to you, I am Mr. Bush. I try my best to always be as pure as I possibly can. You'll never find a moment I'm not. I'm pretty sure. But then again, I am human.
So I am pulled and swayed, and I have to be aware of that. I usually am to a degree. And yeah, so but thank you for coming. I hope you enjoy me. I really do. I think I got something. I think I do. So you relax, or you work out, you roll up, you get ready, sip your wine, drink your water. If you're gonna drink water, I must say, sip slow. The reason I say that is because water turns boulders into sand, and streams of energy flow. So let yours flow. Don't break yourself down with what you need. Shout out to my water drinkers. Water is life. If it ain't spring water, it ain't me water. That might be a slogan. I'm just one. So today I want to talk about something that I actually discussed recently in a conversation not too long ago, and it's about parents. But the thing is, it's not about parents, it's about you. But just like a grappler, or just like a Batman slingshot grappler, we're on our path, right? And on this path there's a journey, and you have to propel forward, right? I found ways to propel ourselves forward like Spider-Man or Batman in so many ways. And what I mean by that is our parents. A lot of people don't notice that our parents are cheat codes in so many ways. Some people are not fortunate enough to have their parents. And some people are not fortunate enough to have the time to study their parents. But ultimately, your parent is for you to study throughout your entire life, really. The reason why I say is because ultimately, we are our parents. I was just thinking about this not too long ago. Our grandparents are technically our parents, extensional parents of ours. Like, in so many ways, our parents are really like our siblings, but closer. They're like us. They're different versions of us. And those are still our mothers. Our grandmothers are still our mothers, weirdly. And I was thinking about how every man has three mothers. Three, his mom, his dad's grandma, and his mom's grandma. That whole trifecta makes one man. That connectivity. All right. A woman as well. A woman has a grandmother on her mother's side and a grandmother on her father's side. Now you might be saying, Michael, what are you saying? Excuse me. You may be saying, Mr. Bush, what are you saying? Okay. What I'm saying is, our parents are us, believe it or not. Our parents are versions, or let's put it like this, we're a newer version of our parent. Even cellularly. They need new bodies. They can't live forever. So they shoot themselves into new people. And we retain the flame of life. The life force is warm, it's hot. It's sexual energy as well. Also known as orgone energy. So what do I mean by this? Okay. My grandfather, just like a plant. I've always said a human being is a plant. We're guided by nature, but we think we want to do what we want to do. But what we want to do is our desires, and our desires are our feelings. Our feelings are to have sex, to eat, to and go from there, right? But what is sex? We're not. Sex is a word that really is taking away its meaning. Sex is really a primary. Hold on. Sex, in many ways, it's like a ritualistic practice, a natural form, right? But it's been thrown into this can and labeled sex, which technically does it so much wrong than benefit. But anyway, so your grandfather shoots himself into your grandmother when they're young. Your parent grows in your grandmother. Your grandmother creates the body of the seed that your grandfather put in. Now, your grandfather, his seed is connected to his brain. His brain is connected to his stomach. His stomach is connected to his body. His body and the motions of what he does in his body is all programmed and sent in like signals, or basically instructions in a genetic code into his semen. He shoots his semen into his woman and her cells, which are the eggs, which are technically the body. The man is the brain, spine, and cells and genetic codes that immerse outwardly when it fuses with the egg as well, because the egg is the body. That's why most people usually look like their mother, with a base form of what their mother is like, to a degree. Not always, but to a degree. But that's because our face, our legs, our thing, everything is of her egg. It got instructions. It helped with instructions from the cell, the sperm cell. But ultimately, your outer is the egg. Your hands, your everything is the egg. The semen that was inside that one sperm cell with the tail became your curled inside and became your brain, and that's when the fetus curled. And over time, that tail started to calcify and create a spine. And yeah, so basically, as of right now, as a human being, as an adult, you're walking around as a big, large sperm cell that has basically blossomed like a butterfly, but inside the woman's stomach. Like, we're inside of a human body. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Even though the human body is us, it's so weird to explain. Like, the brain and spine that you have was shot into the body that was created, which was the sperm cell from your father, believe it or not. So, what am I saying when I say we are our parents? Well, we are. I am my father. Now, this is the thing. Every new body has an alteration to the flame or gene that it possesses. Almost like All Might. You know? Now is my time with the flame that my father possessed, and that my grandfather possessed, and that his father 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 possessed. Nobody really knows how far it goes. But I'll say this. I hold the flame now. So I hold the flame now. What do I do with the flame? The flame is eternal. It never dies. Matter of fact, the flame is this right now. You hear the flame. See, I'll show you this. I talked about it before, and I'm never being grim. I'm always just being realistic. If you've ever seen a dead body and you've seen it not move, and you pick up a hand and it drops down, you don't see the flame in that body. When a body has flame in it, you know. You feel it. But the flame is an organ fire. So it's not like a thermal heat fire. It's more like an electrical, mythical fire. Well, we are electrical, mythical, organic, magnetic beings. We have the ability to pick up on anything. Our bodies are receivers. Our bodies are electric. So, in so many ways, our parents are us. Or we are our parents now. And the cheat code that I was talking about is when you get a chance to know your parent, when you get a chance to know their weaknesses, their strengths, when you get a chance to know the things that they've got a chance to highlight and the things that they didn't get a chance to highlight, that they could have highlighted. From different things, different aspects, different qualities of themselves. You can get a chance and a gauge of how to maneuver yourself to a degree. To a degree. Some things are ingrained in you, but that doesn't mean anything. You are still you. And never forget that. You are still you. Throughout all of this, you're not your parent. You know, that's the whole purpose of what this is supposed to be. But a lot of people turn into their parents. Some people don't know it. Some people know their parents and turn into their parents. Some people don't know their parents and turn into their parents. Some people don't know their parents and don't turn into their parents. Some people know their parents and don't turn into their parents. There's so many different combinations. But ultimately, I wish everybody the best, and I wish the best and truest, most beneficial alignment for my people. I got you. It's kind of acting a little weird, so. A little weird. Talking about this blend on. But yeah. I think I'm trying to go into something real quick. Oh. Again. This is that by the way. I'm going to say that again. I feel like I was just going. This is that by the way. Podcast. Hope y'all are enjoying yourself. I really do. You know what I find fascinating? Oh, let me just do this little quick whatever. If you would like to support, donate, you can definitely do so via PayPal. PayPal, what up? You already know. We'll talk about y'all later. But you can do so via Wickush. That's at WICKUSH. Again, that's Wickush. WICKUSH. And just so you know, this is an independent black man. Independent. Working it from where he's at. Coming to you live from the ether. So I appreciate everything, and yeah, definitely. So what I was about to say was, lately, what I've been thinking is so cool about all this is that while I'm doing this pod, right, and while you're listening, you can be doing anything, Joe. You could be at work. You could be at the gym. You could be in a sauna. You could be getting a massage and request to get a controller, they Bluetooth, and got me playing in the room. That sounds pretty dope, actually. I ain't gonna lie. You could be in Paris. You can be in Africa. You could be tall, short, young, fat, muscular. You could be anything in the world. I'm tweaking. Not anything. You could be doing anything in the world. And I just named anyway, take those back. All right. You could be anywhere in the world. You could be doing anything. You really could be doing anything. You could be doing anything, walking your dog. And I found that to be very dope. You know. I was about to say you could be I was about to say you could be watching TV, which then made me think. Let me give y'all some excerpts on some good TV shows real quick. Shout out to Invincible. Hopefully they come back this year with a strong and just overall definite season. I'm looking forward to them. Invincible, it's an amazing cartoon, well, anime, I'll put it like that. It's anime. It's amazing. It's definitely amazing. You will definitely enjoy it. It's adult for sure. But I like it. I really do. It's not even a but. I like it. It has an amazing storyline, you know, and I would like to learn more about it as it goes. So, looking forward to that. So definitely check out Invincible. If I'm not mistaken, it's on Amazon Prime. So check them out. Next time I probably won't say that because Amazon ain't cut me no check. Anyway, so another one that's decent is you got to check out The Mandalorian. I like The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian is decent. As well as the Boba Fett storyline with it. It's on point. Also, Raised by the Wolves is decent. It's on point. You'll enjoy Raised by the Wolves. Good storyline. Sometimes it got a little weird, but for the most part, yeah. Now, I may have said this on previous ones. I don't think I have. No, I didn't give a synopsis about this. I want to say something about this new Batman movie. I'm going to be very short, very quick, because I don't want to... I overall didn't like it, but I don't want to spend too much time on negativity. I really don't. It's too much whatever. Plus, Batman is too, it's damn near legend. The concept of Batman, so I won't let it be ruined by this. But I'll say this: I didn't like it. It was a horrible movie. I feel like it was complete garbage. I do not understand how that movie was cleared for release. The entire time I watched the movie, I did not feel like I was looking at Batman. Then I'll say it again. I feel like I said that weird. The entire time I was watching the movie, I did not feel like I was watching Batman. It wasn't like it was a scene where he was in. I'm like, oh, that's Batman. I'm like, no, it didn't have that feeling. It was like, oh, that's Patterson. And yeah. But yeah, I didn't enjoy that at all. If you want to go see it, by all means, go check it out, to get your own opinion. But and if you enjoyed it, well, I would definitely say if you have Google on your phone, you need to look up the nearest hospital. And no, just playing. But yeah, that joint right there just ain't it. I'm sorry. Another joint that was like crazy garbage, which I may have said on here, but I'm not sure. But The Matrix 4 was garbagely horrible. Oh my God. I was so disappointed. And Mr. Lawrence Fishburne, aka Cornbread, they killed Cornbread. Hey, if y'all don't know that, Lawrence Fishburne, I don't know if it's his first acting gig. I'm gonna say his first acting gig just to sound like I'm historic and shit. But I could definitely be wrong. This could look, this this is some brilliant idiot type shit. Saying something that you don't know the facts to, but you gonna say it anyway. So I'm gonna say this anyway. Fuck it. Lawrence Fishburne's first movie or first film gig was this movie called Cornbread, which is actually good, and you all should check it out. But Mr. Fishburne, I definitely understand why you did not touch this film, and yes. Hey, you know what? Shout out to Lawrence Fishburne. The reason I say shout out to Lawrence Fishburne is because you notice we don't know anything about his personal life, and I don't want to talk. I don't want to bring up things that whatever. But this guy works, and this guy has been relevant in art that has been beneficial to the black man, beneficial to the black woman, beneficial to the black family, just black children. And, for a man of few words, but a lot of words on screen, his art definitely speaks. So I definitely have to say shout out to Lawrence Fishburne. That could be random, but it's true. Another shout out to my man that's getting off, Joe. I was about to curse, but I ain't gonna even curse because I gotta change up that flow of wording. It controls my emotions. Well, alters. Shout out to Mr. Jesus Poppin', Country Wayne. Now, I told y'all about Country Wayne episodes ago. I know I did. And Country Wayne is getting off. Mr. Wayne is getting off. And shout out to Country Wayne. Definitely. I'm a big fan of what he's doing. And he's creating stars. He's definitely creating stars. He's doing something amazing, something I've never seen before. So, shout out to Country Wayne, aka Jesus is popping. Yeah. Again, this is that. By the way. I just be plugging in. I just be plugging in. I like plugging in. I gotta plug in. Hey, you know what? I wanna say I appreciate y'all. I'm not gonna go into the gooey, all that. I'm not. I just really do. We got something amazing here. Something amazing. And I just wish the best for everybody. I really do. I know the world is changing. I know so many things are happening. It's not that I try to stay out of it by any means. We're in whatever it is. It is the life, right? So if we're in the life, there is no escaping things. But there is soothing and healing and strengthening within things. My thing is just this. I've seen a norm, right? And I was able to cultivate the opposite of whatever that norm is. So that's what I push. And I feel like a lot of people out there, um, you know, are just a different kind. You know, need to be protected, but also don't need to be protected. Need to be guided, but also don't need to be guided. You know, it's a weird duality of influx in so many ways, but I like to push my notion. And my notion is my direction, and my direction is that way, which is the opposite way of the way things are going. You know, I'm only one person with so many words, right? But I'm not here by myself. My mind should and is a collective. And I believe once things on an individual standpoint is balanced within all of us, then we can come together as a collective. There's a role and a job for everyone, but not a job and not in a working standpoint. There's a role and a job. A job isn't always working. Like, no. And maybe if we need to take the label job out, yeah. But I've always used to talk about a utopia. And that utopia still exists. Really does. I really feel like we have the opportunity to do so, to create it. We have an opportunity to heal the land, to soothe the land, to enrich the land, to regrow things, to learn how to rebuild things, to learn how to work with certain things that work with us without hurting us. We can take time to learn. We can take time to study. We can take time to experiment. There's no reason why that we don't have a planet full of scientists and athletes and herbologists and marinologists, whatever the fuck. Everybody could be everything. Why isn't everybody everything if everybody shares everything with everybody and everybody has everything or a little piece of everybody else in them, and we all just keep grabbing little pieces, and we're also giving pieces while taking pieces, because we're receiving, the giving. It's not like a taking. Actually take the word out, receiving. It's a given, well, I'll say give and take, but a give and receive. If everybody shared their skill, we wouldn't need money. We wouldn't need anything. People would wake up when the sun rose, and people would fall out in the grass when the moon came up. Things would be different. I'm not trying to say a barbaric world. No. I'm not trying to say anything like that. But I definitely believe that, parking meters a couple blocks from your house and permit parking in, Caucasian neighborhoods. It's a very loud saying, that we live in a world that is so messed up on so many levels. Right now, a lot of people are concerned about certain things that are going on. Some people feel as if it's not going on. By all means, I definitely believe that could be dangerous. I would never want to be persecuted in harm's way, or my family. And I'm, reaching out for help, saying this is happening, and people say, oh, no, it's not. That would infuriate me. What I'm saying is that there's a lot going on. A lot going on. A lot of miscommunication. A lot of fear. And ultimately, everybody just wants to be comfortable, safe, fed, loved. With the option to explore themselves and the rest of the world. Outside of that, there's not really much else to do. That's life. And that's from the womb to the tomb. All you want is comfort. So, a lot of people are realizing, well, no, not realizing, I take that back. That's actually the opposite of the word I meant to say. A lot of people are forgetting how magical life is, how fast life is, how simple but yet difficult life is. I think we make it difficult. If we have each other, then there should be no difficulty. But when we don't have each other, there's a difficulty. And right now, we don't have each other. You know, there's one person, then there's all these intangible or tangible things in between. Then there's another person. And that distance is on a psychic level as well as a physical level. And that's why realignment has to be done on something so, magnanimous that it alters the overall being of people. And I think that fear just isn't the way to go. I believe the things that we've done to this planet, the things that, I'm not going to say we've done to this planet because I would never agree to this shit, but these sea worlds, these aquariums, these animals in captivity, these humans in captivity, these humans in money, these killers of life. See, let's talk about the killing of life for a second. Let's talk about the killing of life. So, the killing of life, right? One thing about me, I always take everything back to Animal Planet or Nat Geo or, the animal kingdom, right? And as I've stated before, that we have snakes that not only have venom, but spit venom. We have toxic and venomous spiders, as well as insects, as well as actually there's a venomous primate, ironically. I don't know the name of it, but it secretes an oil from its glands that mixes with the toxin on its fur that makes a deadly toxin. Well, that makes the toxin deadly, and then anything that basically touches it, yeah. But anyway, we have birds that have talons. We have canines that have claws, from bears to wolves. We have fish that have spikes. Okay. So we have all of this animal kingdom prepared to kill, injure, kill life, right? Now when you look at the human body, we don't have claws. We have teeth. We don't have horns, hooves. So we have a mind, and we use our mind, whether through technology or when the first, I guess, man picked up a rock or stone and when it crossed somebody's head. So we use our mind to kill life. Now, is it wrong when we do it? So many questions. I think nobody wants to be just an overall killer, first of all. And I think that even if you take life, it doesn't necessarily make you a killer. I think to be a killer means you have to do the action of killing as what is your being. What do you be? I be a killer. Like that's yeah. But other than that, it's a very tricky thing. Now, obviously, I'm talking about protection of self in so many ways, but we shouldn't even have to live in a world where we have to protect ourselves. Now, I'll say this. If we did live in a world where everybody had an equal abundance of everything, there would still be this thing called greed. I want more than you. I want you to have less than me. Doesn't matter. And that's really what it is. It doesn't matter what they have. It's more incumbent upon what others don't have, which is basically an evilness of some sort because you want a certain pain on others. If I got 13 mangoes and you got 13 mangoes, I could have 26 mangoes and you had 13 mangoes, but I'd rather you just have 3 mangoes and I have 26 mangoes. That's greed. So when things move like that, separation starts to happen. So who knows other than Juno. But look, the sun came out, so I think it's time for me to give y'all a quick verse, and then we'll see how things go. And by the way, this is that by the way. And yeah. So I say, whoa. 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 Relax. I got this. Yeah. I'm at a loss for words. I thought my cost was worth what I had right here. If I like my cost to stick right out like a derriere. If I see those things okay, I care right there. Those moments hold me. We all done heard it. The moments lonely. We all done burned them. I came around like I'm determined. I think I am. My cousin Herman. Just text me. I flexy. I need me to be the best me. I get me. I sex me. I need to stop. I invest me. I need my God. I entrust me with a little pie. Thought I had some more. I really did. But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I really am. I want you all to keep your head up or keep it down if your neck hurt. However you fucking feel, whatever is comfortable for you. If you can see better, you got eyes in the back of your head or on top, by all means. I know people mutating out there. Um, nah, keep your head up. Stretch your neck, roll your neck, roll your shoulders, you know. Get you some Epsom salt, take a bath if you need to. Relax. And take your time as you get your shit together. Yeah. The world is waiting for you outside for you to be your best self. If you're outside already, well, they ain't waiting. If you're working out, do another rep. That's on me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yep. Abdominals. Hit those abdominals. Harataki. Hit that harataki. I'm getting some more, so. When it's in sight, it's in mind. So I definitely want to make sure I keep you all abreast. I like that word, abreast. You know what? Keeping you abreast. Yeah. I like that. Yeah. Yep, that's the title. Keeping you abreast. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Like I said, this is that by the way. I never want to leave y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I like talking to y'all. I really do. And I always feel like if there's anything else I could say, anything else I could vibe with y'all, I definitely would love to do so. So, keep your head up, as I've always said. Ladies, when it's that time, make sure you arch that back correctly and keep it there and stop running. Sorry about that. Fellas, I always say nobody could be better than me, but I always want people to try to be their best to be better than me. And that strengthens me to be better. So, fellas, be as strong be as best as you possibly can so you can sharpen my steel as well, because I only get better when I see better. And I get better when I feel better. I get better than that. And what is better? Better is more control. Better is a stronger muscle. Better is a harder hustle. Better is a more success is a perspective. But better with the things that you're doing and the things that you're trying to create. I feel like that's better. Cultivating your sexual energy, having a hard dick, having strong visceral energy, having a force, having a healed body, having the things that make you what you're supposed to be. Your hair growing, all of that, nails growing, skin healing, glowing, all of that. That's cultivating that semen retention. And I always want y'all to be y'all best selves. You know what I'm saying? To all those out there healing, I don't care if you've been injured. I don't care if you just had a baby, surgery. Shout out to you all. Get you some turmeric. I wish you all the best. It's definitely some, just fresh, clean fruits and vegetables. Get back to it. Clean out your body. Rebuild. Give you that energy that you need. And, keep your body nice and right. Watch your acidic levels. You don't want to make your body too acidic. Once your body is acidic, it comes from acidic foods that you eat. Then you have an acidic stomach, which is acid based. And once you have an acidic stomach, it moves up your throat, which also moves into your body, which can affect your skin and your nails, your feet, growths of things that you want or don't want within your body, as well as your breath. Your breath can tell you, and it'll affect your teeth because it'll eat at your teeth, and you'll feel the acidy taste in your mouth. So definitely check the things you eat. Gargle, wash, brush your teeth, obviously. Me personally, I try to keep no fluoride. So, no fluoride. If you need a little baking soda every now and then, by all means. And drink you some nice spring water. The reason I say that because that also too balances your acid and base levels. And yeah, just eat cleanly, talk cleanly. And what I mean by cleanly, your version of cleanly in the direction you want to go. I'm not saying you got to be a saint. You can't say certain words. Be you. Make sure you're moving in the direction that you want. So my stomach's making some noises, so I think I'm gonna go feed it. Meanwhile, even though I tried to get out of here earlier, I always can never leave y'all for some reason. Let me say this before I leave. Before I go, I will say this. I will say this. I will say this. I will say this. I will. Let me use this phone. Actually, this one's 1 point. So this is number 42, episode 42. I want to say thank you all for the journey. We going up. I got y'all. I got some shit. I don't want to talk too much, but we got it going. Meanwhile, shout out to everybody I know. Shout out to the people I don't know. Shout out to the faces I've seen. Shout out to the faces I haven't seen. I wish you all the best. I really do. Oh, I know what I was gonna fucking say. Give my shout outs to the places that fuck with me. By all means. I'm gonna give a shout out to all my dudes out there. All my dudes, all my kings. Y'all keep your heads up, man. Shit, the world is ours in so many ways. But when something is yours, you have to nurture it. You have to take care of it. And that's from the blades of the grass to the women to the elephants to weirdly even the snakes, I guess. Fuck it. I'm gonna say this. I'm sorry. I got love for everything except for the mosquitoes. Mosquitoes, I am not pro-life for mosquitoes. I'm not going to intentionally go out. Yes, I will. I will go out my way to. I'm not trying to hunt them down, but I will go out my way to get a mosquito. But outside of that, unless mosquitoes have some, crazy alteration of balance for this whole ecosystem. Even still, let's try to do it without mosquitoes. We can muster if every other organism. Shit, bring back dinosaurs. I'll take dinosaurs over mosquitoes. I'm not even playing. I'll take dinosaurs over mosquitoes. Now the big dinosaurs. I don't want the little fast ones running around eating everybody. I can't handle all that shit. Nah, I'm sorry. If that's the case, fuck it. Bring on the mosquitoes. Just give me a net and some spray. But I don't want no mosquitoes. Let's get off that anyway. But I'm sorry, y'all. That must have been some good smoke. I just went on a whole tangent. But yeah, shout out to my dudes out there. I want to say shout out to. Hold on one second. All right, here we go. Shout out Canada. I never been there. I would love to go. I'm not too far from there, so that might be a possibility. So yeah, Canada. Let's get something going. I heard y'all really nice out there. I heard y'all, y'all really supportive and get shit popping. So let's do it. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all fuck with me. I definitely mess with y'all hard. If you don't know that by now, then I don't know what to say to you. But anyway, shout out Canada. Iran. Shout out Iran. Iran. Iran, man. Iran, I want to say this to Iran. I want to give an apology to Iran. I let America and I let status quo make fun of people for absolutely no reason. And I am not a bully, but I will definitely say years ago, a lot of people had jokes about all types of shit. And I'm pretty sure there's so many jokes about black people. But ultimately, I feel like there's nothing wrong with jokes. I think there's something wrong with the direction of what things are based off of, and where it's being directed, and how it's being implemented, and the frequency within it. If you can't balance it, then in love or some shit, then fuck it. It ain't. And it could be some funny ass shit, some really, But anyway, I just want to say that because as I think about and give a shout out to Iran, I don't want to sit up here and be fake, because yeah. But shout out to Iran. Much love. Thank you. I really appreciate you all. I definitely learn more about your culture. And yeah. India. Shout out India. Never been there. I would love to go. On YouTube, there used to be this dude called Grandpa Kitchen or something like that. And there's this old man. He used to cook for this village with his younger son. And they would make these big batches of different type of stuff, like turmeric lamb, chopped rice, curry, and all type of stuff. And they would just feed children, just feed a lot of kids. And then he died, and he had an amazing funeral. I've never seen anything like this. They had so many like roses and herbs and petals and flowers over his whole body that he was just sprinkled with, and that was amazing. So shout out India, definitely. Indonesia, shout out to y'all. I don't know anything about you all. I really don't. I gotta learn more. But shout out Indonesia. I appreciate the love, and that's coming from Mr. Bush, definitely. Japan. I was about to say something, but I feel like I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, then I'm gonna come off as a racist, and I don't want to be a racist. So if I was gonna say konnichiwa, but I don't. I hope that you know what. I got an iPhone. I'm gonna check my iPhone. I'm not gonna be stupid. But definitely shout out Japan. I love Japan. Like culture. Like yeah, I do. I really do. I've never been there, but everything about Japan, it just seems amazing. So I definitely want to check out Japan. So thank you, Japan. It's much love. And Mr. Bush, as he would love to come visit and check you all out. By all means, definitely. Costa Rica, I love Costa Rica, just like I love Puerto Rica. I got a special bone in my body. I'm gonna talk about my dick. No. I got a special heart and love for the Latin. Yeah, I do. From the Dominican Republic to everywhere, the Puerto Rico, it don't matter. Like Costa Rica, Ecuador, like all of them. Like I have much love for the entire Latin community. So shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have been I just want to say this real quick. The reason I say I got a special connection to the Latin community because they've been very inviting. I'll give you a quick excerpt about my childhood. I grew up on the south side of Chicago, born and raised. And I didn't grow up all the way. So I'll show you what I mean. I'm from the south side of Chicago family, all that. But what I mean is, up until I was about 10, I moved. And when I moved to go live with my father. My father didn't live on the south side. Even though he was from the south side, he moved up from the south side. And he's living on the north side. When I moved to the north side, I didn't know anybody. Yeah. And we were in a Polish and Hispanic neighborhood. Latin, neighborhood. And, just the way, some Puerto Ricans embraced me. Oh, excuse me. The way some Dominicans embraced me. The ways, just all these different, just Latin people just embrace me. And I guess I don't want to seem, if I'm saying it wrong, I do apologize. I'm not, there's no whatever. And, yeah, and it started a new love, I definitely absorbed a certain part of that culture. From the food, to the women, to the language, to the sports to just chilling with the homies. Like, yeah, it's a beautiful nature in Latin culture and in Latin people, because the Latin culture is the Latin people, and the Latin people are beautiful people. And I want to give a shout out to all of the people, all my homies that I grew up with, used to know. I hope they're doing well. And yeah. So that's that. What was the next spot? Italy. Shout out Italy. I never been there. Never been. I love to get some good food, some good art. See what y'all about, and get some good fabrics. Some that accentuate certain shit. Jamaica, Wagwan, brethren, Wagwan. I love you all. And that's that. I love you. That's from Mr. Bush. Hey Spider, I hope you're doing good out there, bro. Real talk. I'm always give you a shout out, bro. I got you. You keep your head up out there. GP, I wish you to be guided and protected. I got you, bro. Yeah. Algeria is a new one. Shout out Algeria. I heard about Algeria. Know nothing about Algeria. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But I don't know if you all are cold. I hope you're not. You probably are. You kind of sound cold, but I'll check you all out. Shout out Algeria. I do appreciate you all for checking me out. That's love. Brazil, that's love. Y'all are known for big booties and good food and amazing beaches. I would love to go there. Me and my lady, definitely. Let's check it out. Brazil, that's love. Sunshine place, and yeah. Germany, shout out Germany, man. I don't know nothing about y'all other than y'all are some hard work and straight to it. So yeah, shout out Germany. I appreciate that love, definitely. And that's it. I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you all, everybody. Of course, United States. Thank you, my people. Y'all, support young black men. Hey, I want to give us an assignment out here today. So, my assignment is this: protect black women. And the reason I say that, well, you should know the reason I say that, but I want you all to treat them like kings and let them feel safe. The reason I say that is because my mom is a black woman. And knowing that my mom didn't feel safe in this world alters me. And I'm only one person in one place. But if I could put my mind in everybody, then my mom will be safe. If my notion is in everyone to a degree. And as any non-black man listening to this this broadcasting, I guess I could say, hello, number one. I'm glad and thank you for messing with me. I do appreciate that. One thing I would ask, and I definitely can say demand, is that you show or create and help a vibe of safetyness for black women as well as black men. But mainly black women. I would like for them to have their door open. I would like for them to be respected. I think a lot of us, in so many ways, the world is so in such a weird place. In such a weird place, but yeah, it's just in such a weird place. Yeah, I don't want to instruct men to just like start giving women compliments and all this other stuff. Like, I mean, you can do whatever you want on your own notion. Make sure it's sincere, make sure it's respectful, clean, all that. Me personally, when it comes to women, I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna say what I want to say to a degree. Don't get me wrong. You should always be you. But as far as engagement at times, I prefer to allow a woman to engage only because I know they're bombarded with so much. But I also do know that a part of me is like, I like a certain magnetism towards it. I feel like it helps the process of it. But also don't mind introducing myself. But that would be very, things would really have to align for that to happen for me. I'm not that type. So, but I don't know why I'm talking about this right now. Exactly. Oh yeah, because guys. But yeah, yeah. Get it. But anyway, let me go ahead and get out of here. Much love to you. Keep your head up. Lastly, if you would like to donate, I definitely will support it. You can definitely do so via PayPal. That's at Wickush, WICKUSH. Again, that's via PayPal at Wickush, WICKUSH. Thank you. Oh, and lastly, one assignment. Not only show love to everybody, but also share this episode. Yeah, let's do it. Share this pod. Overall, I always say 11 people, but don't hog it all to yourself. If it's game, it's game. So let it rain. Nah, no, I'm just playing. Anyway, let me go ahead and get out of here. This show is with the